मैक्सिमम इंग्लिश पर्सन है जी, इंग्लिश में शुरू कीजिए।
इंग्लिश में बोल दो, ठीक है।
हाँ
Guys, can you all see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, able to see.
Okay, fine. So guys, you can see here. Just a moment. So the project we will be working on is image annotations. Okay, in which we will be particularly working on for text labeling. Okay, so labeling out the text from the images is our major task. Okay, over here. So what we are gonna do over here is first we will go through the guidelines to understand what exactly needs to be done and how it needs to be done. So which are under the quality criteria also. Okay, so these are comes under your quality criteria. So just to ensure that you must and should have to reach the quality criteria of 90% and above. Am I clear with the quality markdown? The percentage quality, what should be your quality percentage?
90%.
Yeah, good. So let's discuss what are the quality parameters, okay, and what are the guidelines that we need to work on. First thing is consideration of text. Okay, since we are working on text labeling, here we will be looking out for the text. Okay, what all are the text that we will be considering or we will be labeling out in the images. So first the numbers. Okay, first is the numbers, next is the dates, and next is the special characters that will be considered as text. Okay, so it includes logos also. Can someone turn off your loudspeaker because it's reflecting my voice, echoing. Everyone mute yourself. Those who have doubts, you can unmute and ask. Okay. So numbers as in 1, 2, 3. Okay, in the numerical form we'll consider those. Dates. Okay, so dates there are two types. Okay, first is as we have here on my screen, you can see 0303 to 2022. Okay, so dates here we have two types. Okay, 03 22. This is first type. Okay, so the second type we have 3 March. Okay, so here we have two types of dates. Okay, just consider this. I'll explain this later. Okay, here we will be taking two types of dates into consideration. One is 0303. Total everything will be numerical, and this is alphanumerical. Okay, wherein we have 03 month is in alphabets, and next year is in numericals. Okay, here we'll be having two types of dates. We will be considering two types of dates. Special characters. What are the special characters? Do we have special characters such as exclamation, full stop, comma, and everything? Okay, the special characters. And then next, logos. Okay, logos we have like G and some company name will be written over here. So in this scenario we will consider this logo also. Okay, is it clear what we will be taking? Guys, am I clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Naveen. Yes,
Please
Naveen,
explain
very
again.
clear. Naveen, shall we get the PDF or some formats after the meeting because we need to just go through the information once
It's
again
already
for.
shared and you'll receive it. Okay.
Pardon me?
It's already shared with the team manager. He'll allocate you.
Okay, fine, thank you.
Just want to clarify one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You said me about the logo. I didn't understand about the logo. How we can write up the logo on it.
So you want to see about the logos?
Can you give an illustration about the logo with the alphabet, for example?
I'm looking for the same. Dates. Okay, so dates, there are two types. Okay, one is numeric and other is alphanumeric. Okay, so numeric includes all the numbers. Alphanumeric includes alphabets like MARCH, wherein it is elaborated the date. Special characters, as you all know, and hashtag, comma, full stops, everything, and logos are considered as text and should be annotated. So during annotation, frame could touch text, or some space could be left around the text. Okay, so text under no circumstances could go out of the frame. So what they want to tell here is when you annotate, okay, when you draw a frame or a box, the text, whatever the text, or you will be marking it out, so it should be inside the box. The text should not come outside the box. Okay, let me take this example. It's not yet annotated. Okay, you see here, this is a cover of a book. Okay, so what they want to simply tell is whatever the boxes you are drawing right over the text, these are our words. Okay, so this is our numericals, this is alphabets. Okay, just a moment. Hello. So here is the these are the words, okay, that we need to annotate, label. So this is the image and we will do text labeling. So what the guideline number 2 says is here, so when we draw a frame or when we annotate a word, okay, the alphabets must be inside the frame. So how we'll make sure, we'll just zoom it out. Okay, so we will make sure that each and every alphabet is inside the frame. So you just see it should be precise and it should be rectangle in shape. Okay, so there should not be any changes in the shapes, there should not be any polygons. Okay, am I clear? Are you guys clear with the second point? Okay, during annotation, frame could touch text, or some places could be left around the text. Text under no circumstances could go out of the frame. Okay, so what the mean is, yes?
Can you show it once?
After everything guidelines, okay, I'll show you. But just try to understand the guidelines now. The practical part will go, post the theory thing. Okay. So have you guys clear? Have you got the concept that text should not be outside the frame? Okay.
Yes.
It should be inside the frame. But it doesn't mean that you give out much spaces. Okay. It should be this precise. Okay. So there should not be more space between this box and your alphabets. Okay, it should not be if I is here, your box should not start from here. Okay, it should be this precise. There should not be much space. Next, third point, rectangular frame is needed for the text to be captured. Frame should be rotated or selected rectangle in the case of non-horizontal text. Okay, so this is horizontal text. Okay, so that's the reason we use this. Sometimes we'll get vertical text like this. Okay, so whatever the text it is, the box should be in this way only, in the rectangular form. So as we have here rectangles, you can see, I hope you can see the rectangles here over here. So the 4 icons, okay, the 4 dots, the 4 corners. Okay, so each and every box must and should have 4 corners, not more than that. Okay, so you should not see any polygons coming up, any cropping around the letters. Okay, so next, bounding boxes. It just nothing means annotations. Okay, annotations are needed for unclear or vague text also. Annotation text can be marked as 3 hashtags to be used across such unclear words. Okay, so bounding boxes. Okay, so we call these boxes as frames, bounding box. Okay, so here what they means to say is that the frame should be here even if the words are not clear. You see the word here is not clear. Okay, so it's cut, it's cropped, you are unable to understand. If you zoom it, if you can see it, you can note it down. You can see the images here. Okay, it's not at all clear. Okay, in this scenario you can either I'm sorry, it's available. So you can either use 3 hashtags, okay, or else if you can understand what it is written here, you see UND. Okay, if you can zoom it out, okay, it's visible, UND. So you'll be noting it down. So if it is not visible, it's not clear, it's blur, or something is obstructing it and you are unable to understand what it is, then we will be using 3 hashtags. Am I clear with this point?
Yes.
Guys, am I clear? Where we will be using 3 hashtags?
Yes, sir.
Where we will be using 3 hashtags?
In case if the words is not visible, then we have to.
Okay. Next. Only if the words are not visible.
That's what I understand.
Okay, what about the others? I need response from all guys.
The image is not there also, right?
No, just I have verbally explained, right? So in I just need what you got. In what scenarios we will be using the hashtag? Okay, whether it's blur, in those scenarios we'll be using hashtags. Okay. Next. What about others?
Yes, sir.
What is I need response? Don't need yes or no.
Yes, sir.
I don't need yes or no. I need answer for my question. I have asked where we will be using hashtags.
If we cannot see clearly the word.
Where we cannot understand the words.
Where you cannot understand the words, that's okay. Where the images, text is blur, okay. And other scenario where we will be using hashtags. There are 3 scenarios. I have told I've told them.
Once when the text is blur, once the word is not understood, and the third scene.
Third is, what is the third one? So which box we will be, what kind of box we should have to draw?
Rectangular.
Okay.
Rectangle, sir.
And what all will be texting? What all will be annotating?
Hashtag.
Sorry.
Hashtags with the double quotes.
3 hashtags.
I'm asking what all we will be annotating. Doubting, can you please be louder? Your voice is not really audible. Okay. Okay.
Text.
Name, text, next. Sorry, name. Okay, logo.
Special characters.
Numbers.
Numbers.
Special characters, numbers. Okay.
Logos.
So, fine. The third scenario that we will be using hashtag is if any obstruction. Okay, if there is any obstruction in the word, and we are unable to understand what the word is in the particular scenario. Okay, so we'll be using hashtag. Okay.
Sir, first and third scenario same, right, sir?
No, different. I'll explain later. Okay. So first note it down if you guys want to note it down. Okay. The third scenario you'll be using if the particular word is not visible due to any obstruction. Blurring is different, obstruction is different. Okay. Two are different scenarios. Am I clear?
Oh, got it. Thank you.
If the text overlap, both the text should be framed. This you'll get in movie posters. Okay. So this scenario you'll mostly get in movie posters. Okay. Let's suppose. Okay. So let's suppose this is something image that we have in a movie. Okay. This is some letter. Okay, so here this is what they mean. Okay, so here we will include this part. Okay, so we will draw a box for this part. Here we will draw another box for this part. So this whole will be included. This we get in movie posters. Okay, so did you get this thing clear? Okay, if both the text, okay, like V is there, okay, at the same time we have here, yeah. Okay, so here we will draw a box for this. Okay, and we will note it down as separate letters. Okay, so this is what they say. So if when both the text or both the text overlaps, okay, it should be considered and the single one. Okay, are you guys clear with this?
Yes,
Everyone. Okay, so here we will note it as AL, BC, DO. Okay, so V, A, you will get like this. In this case, it's V and A. Okay. So letters with space words should be captured in the frame. So ideally space should not come while writing. Okay. So what they mean is that here you guys have annotating. When you are annotating, when you are making the boxes, okay, you should have to make sure that when we identify words, there will be ideal space between the words. Okay, so that's how we identify that this is first word, this is second word. Am I correct? How do we identify words? By looking at the space, right? This is first word, this is second word, and this is third word. Okay. Now are you all guys able to follow me? I have got no response from you.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Just tell me yes or no, so that I can understand something, or else I'll go and I'll complete like this. That's not the main agenda or main concern for this meeting. So one thing, guys, if you guys doesn't score more than 90%, there won't be second training, there won't be anything directly out from the project. Okay, so whatever you get in this training itself, get it done. There won't be any further training sessions, any further explanations. Okay, so what ideally this is the boxes that you label. So these are known as label boxes. When you label in the boxes, you should have to make sure that you should not get any space over here. If you are getting any space over here, then it means that you have annotated it wrongly. So space indicates that those two are two different words. Okay, so it doesn't mean that zebra, Z is here, E is there, B is here, R is separate and A is separate. In this way, if the zebra or medicine or a horse comes here, then it all will be into single box. Why? Because those are single words. Okay, zebra is a one word. So if there is a book or postal cover wherein you see Z is a different, E is different, but with the ideal space gap like we have words here, even though it should be annotated as one word. You see TH here, at times what you can get here T, H and here E. Okay, in this scenario the TH da will be one word. We should not have to annotate T separately, H separately and E separately. Okay, am I clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so whatever the bounding boxes, so the bounding box for each word is required with the help of a polygon tool only. Yes, someone has a doubt? We will be using only polygon tool. Mute your mics, everyone. Okay, we will be using only this polygon tool to draw the boxes. You should not be using any rectangle tool option or any other move option or any other options. Okay, so you'll be explained about this. Am I clear with the guidelines?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now who will tell me the guidelines what we have discussed till now? Who will tell me? Let's discuss in the brief what we have discussed about the guidelines, and then we will go with the practical scenario.
Hello.
Guys, without getting an idea of guidelines, I cannot go ahead. Okay, I won't go ahead. So I need you guys to be clear with the guidelines so that you guys can at least understand practically. Tell me.
First, there are 4 types of annotations: text, numbers, special
We do
characters, and
only
logos.
one type of annotation, that is text annotations. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
So what all are included in the text? Tell me.
Yeah. It's number,
Mhm.
special characters, text, and logos.
Okay.
And the text and numbers should be in the rectangular box. It should not go out of the boxes. It should be in the frame. That means it should be in the frame.
Okay.
And
Next. What is next? Who wants to take it from here?
not be much space.
Okay. Between the frame and the text, there should not be much space. It should be precise. Okay.
Using 3 hashtags for blur image or unclear image.
Blur image or unclear image, we will be using 3 hashtags. Okay.
Then font considered.
Sorry?
Considered font.
Which font?
That SVAP you have told now.
Okay. Overlapping of alphabets. Okay. Next. Next, some others tell me.
If text overlap, both the text will be framed.
Sorry. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. It should be spelled out properly. Okay. Next. Next, Dreams Blossom, you were saying something.
Polygon tool for draw the boxes, not rectangular tool.
Okay.
Yes, sir. If text would be overlap, so both the text should be in the box.
Okay. So, any other point that you guys have missed out?
Yeah, identifying the number of words.
Sorry, number of?
Identifying the words, the space between the words.
Okay.
Sir,
yes.
If there is any hyphen in between the texts, so this will be also create a box in rectangle shape, sir.
Yes, we will, create a box for hyphen also in the rectangle.
Also. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I have a question. So we take if there is only a space between the words, we take it as it's a 2 words, right? If there is any special character between the words, we take it as 1 word.
No, it depends. Like if the character ends with the word, we will consider it with the word. If there is ideal, space between this special character and the previous word, then it will be 2 different annotations.
Like using an ampersand symbol to connect 2 words, is the ampersand symbol considered as a single word?
It depends. It depends if there is, no space between the connector for the 2 words. Okay.
Let's take an example.
We have 1957 hyphen 1959. Okay. In this scenario, we will consider the whole into 1.
Okay.
Am I clear? Are you clear?
So it should be related. It should be related to 1 word.
Yes, it depends upon the context of the image.
Let's take an example. If it's written as pre-invitation, so we consider it as 1 word, pre-invitation.
No. It depends. Like you see, we have hyphen is mostly used to indicate a specific period of time. Okay. Yeah. So let's suppose in the dates or in the years. So we have like 2020 hyphen 2022. Okay. Yes. So then this whole comes into 1 word, 1 box, 1 frame. Okay. So if we have a 2020 hyphen, some other text. Okay. So there is gap between these 3. Then 2020 will be 1 frame, hyphen will be 1 frame, and the other text will be 1 frame. So it's usually between the gaps that we see. Okay.
Okay.
So that's it. I hope. I guess. Let's go with the practical session. Okay.
Sir, once can we summarize?
Yeah, definitely I'll summarize. Okay. So guys, it's very simple. Okay. First of all, what all we will be, annotating. So what we will be annotating, we will be annotating whatever the text you can see in the image. Okay. Let's suppose in the image, if we see any number, any date, okay, any special character, okay, In the logos also, if we see any alphabets or numericals, we will annotate. Simple, without, in the image, whatever the text is there, we will annotate whole text in one line. Are you guys clear with the first point? Whatever the text is there, we will annotate it. We won't annotate images, smileys, or logos. Sorry, images, smileys, and other designs. We won't annotate that. Except those things, whatever the text in the form you can see. Okay, so we will annotate the whole thing. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So first point is clear. Second, so it's about the boxes. Okay, the frames. Okay, so when you draw a frame for a word, okay, it should be so precise that, okay, it should be in such a way that whatever the text you are around the text you are drawing the boxes, the text should not come out of the box.
Yes, sir. Correct.
Okay, the text should be inside the box. This is the second point. Okay, third point, the shape of the boxes, the shape of the frame should be rectangle. It should not be in any other shapes. Okay, so you should not have to crop it according to the word or style or something. Okay, so the shape of the frame should be rectangle. That's it. Next, bounding boxes for unclear image. Okay, unclear text. So at times what will happen, you'll see very blurry texts, or in the book covers you will see very, very blur, and behind the there will be, let's suppose in the image there is a face. In the background of the image you can see some text over there, but you can't able to identify what the text is written over there. So in this scenario also we will use 3 hashtags. Okay, so simple three scenarios we will use 3 hashtags. When we are unable to see the text, okay, text is not clear. Okay, first scenario. What is the second scenario?
Not understood.
When the text is not clear is the first scenario, we use hashtag. What is the second scenario?
Abstraction. That is the third one, I think. Yeah,
what is the second?
Word is not understood actually.
So that is not clear now.
Yeah. Visible or blur is the first one, right?
Blurring.
Okay.
The words are not visible and blurring.
Word is not fully visible. Okay, yeah. It means that we have a zebra. Okay, let's suppose there is a word called zebra. We have only ZDB. RA is missing. Okay, so in this scenario we will use hashtag. Okay, if the words are blurred, first scenario, if only half of the word is visible in the image, and a third one, if there is any obstruction. Okay, let's suppose in the zebra, ZDBRA. Okay, so Z is visible. In the EB is there, but on the EB you can see some image of zebra. Okay, you can't fully see E and B, and RA is available. So in this scenario we can't we know that it's zebra. Okay, because we are trained, but the machine algorithm doesn't know that it is zebra. It is not trained. The algorithms are not trained. Okay, so what we will do, also we will give it as 3 hashtags. Okay, since we are unable to identify or judge what the text is over there, we will use 3 hashtags. Am I clear? What is obstructions? Guys, are you clear with the obstructions?
Yeah, clear. One more clarification. The hashtags which we are putting in the case of word will be considered as a word.
Voice sort of.
The hashtags which we are using in the place of words, will it be considered as a word, or will it get paid or not?
Whatever the boxes you are drawing, okay, if it is genuinely valid, then it will get paid, and the quality should be 90%. Okay. So
on the hashtags, because the words are not visible.
Everything. Okay, everything will be taken into consideration. And anything else? Are you guys clear with the hashtags? So next we have overlap. Okay, as I have shown overlap, if the words or text are overlapping, we will work in such a way. And space wala thing, I think I have shared with you. Okay, So while writing the boxes, in the label, if you see any space, then consider it as not it is not a proper annotation. Okay. So this is our project. Once you log in, you will give your credentials. Okay. So this is how we have 8 categories over here. So first category will be movie posters, book covers, and it's a general poster, app screenshot, memes, signboards, 3D text, and other categories. Okay.
Okay.
Huh. So here we have these many categories over here. You will be given, which category you'll be working into. Guys, don't try to explore anything over here. Just simply click over here. Don't try to, explore what is the settings over there. What are these settings? What are those settings? It is clearly an escalation. So each and every team will be given a single, login ID. If we see, with the login ID, whichever the login ID is, exploring there, the whole team will be out of the project. Am I clear with that?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, you'll be given your categories. Okay, you'll be given your batch. Okay, whatever the language over here, it will be mentioned over there. So you just need to click over here the category. You can see the category. You just need to do mouse click. Okay, so once you do the clicking, it will get loaded in this way, and you can see your these are your task IDs. Okay, so these are your task IDs. Okay, so here you can see whether the ID is completed or not. These IDs are still pending, and these are completed on this time. So these are your images. Okay, so don't use these filters to get your image. Okay, you should not have to use any of these options. You just need to scroll it to get your assigned number. So whatever the number task ID you are assigned, so you just need to scroll it. None of them should have to use clearly these options. Okay, so in the whole tool you'll be using only 6 options. Okay, which we will be discussing now. Only 6 options we will be using. Okay, so once you get your task ID, let's suppose this is your task ID which have been assigned. Okay, so 2143 is my task ID which I have been assigned, let's suppose. Then I'll come over here. You won't click any of these boxes or these things. Okay, you'll just click on the number. Okay, you take your cursor over there, you do a click. Okay, your image, you will get it over here. Okay, your image is loaded for you. So this is our interface, how it looks like. Okay, so over here also we won't be using any of these options. Okay, so any of these options we won't be using. And in this tool, what are the 6 options that we will be using? If you want to note it down, note it down. But if I see any escalations on this tool thing, guarantee guys, the whole team will be out of the project. There is no doubt in that. Okay, because it's in serious escalations from the client. So what all we are told to do, we need to do only those things. Okay, so first option that we will be using here is pan image. Okay, so this option we will use for scrolling the image. Okay, so be it up, down, left and right. For scrolling out, we will use this pan image option. Next is zoom in option. So this is used for zooming in the image, and this is for zoom out. Okay, so this option is used for zoom out. So next we have rotate left. Okay, if your image is not proper, then using rotate left or rotate right, we need to get our image in a proper way so that it can be understandable and it can be annotated. Okay, so there should not be this much of spacing over here. That's what we just discussed before. Okay, it should be very precise. And rectangle tool we won't annotate. This is a polygon tool that we'll be using for annotations. Okay, the 6 tools are for drawing boxes, we will use polygon tool. Okay, for rotating left and right, these two. For zooming in, zooming out, we will use these two. And for moving, scrolling the image, pan image. These are the only 6 options that we will be using. If I find any one other than using these 6 options, clearly total team will be out of the project. Am I clear with that? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Sorry? While you annotate?
Not used, right?
I didn't get you, ma'am.
Only the first one we should not use. The others we can use, right?
One and rectangle. First one and rectangle. The move option, the rectangle option should not be used from here. All this undo, redo, reset, delete, anything should not be used. Okay. Only this 5 options and the one below one here 6. Okay. This polygon region and these 5 we will be using. Even the rectangle option also you should not have to use. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So these are your label boxes. Okay, we call it as label boxes or annotation boxes, frame boxes, whatever it is. Okay, so whatever we do, we annotate over here. When we draw a frame, the box will automatically created once the box is created. Sorry, once the frame is created, label box will be automatically created. Okay. Don't know whose image it is. The hell is this? Okay. So here we have this spelling over here. How we will annotate, how we will draw is, okay. First we will take this. Okay. So we'll click here. Zoom it out, zoom in first of all. Okay. And using your pan image tool, okay, move it. Then back here, you'll draw one box, one dot here. Guys, for scrolling, you should have to go to pan image, or else what happens, you keep here and you do like this. You see, another box will create, another will create. So what happens over here, your image will be gone. Okay. So you just need to be very careful in this scenario. So you should have to, if you want to scroll it, you need to use your pan image. Once you click on it, you'll get hand option, and then you should have to scroll it up and down. Don't scroll here with the mouse. I'll show you guys how to delete if it goes in a wrong way. Okay. So only, as I told you, it should be in rectangle, 4 dots. Okay. So once we draw a box, zoom out it. Okay. You can see some part of the, this is what they mean. Okay. So you can see here, E and R is coming out of the box. Okay. So what we need to do, we need to adjust those. So again, click on here. Okay. So you'll get this tool. Go over here, glow. You can see that it will automatically change into this sign. Okay. You just need to draw a box. That's it. You just need to make sure that, okay, everything is inside the box. Okay. So, and then once you draw a box, everything is, you can see the box on the right hand side. So you need to double click it. Okay. Before writing, you need to double click it, and then it will be open for you to edit in those. Okay. Am I clear how to draw boxes?
Yes.
Is everyone clear with it? How to draw the box?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So now so here what they have did. Okay. Here what we will do, tell me, in this box. Can everyone see here? In this box, what we will be doing? this red color box.
I believe hashtags.
Why we will give 3 hashtags?
Complete word is not visible.
Okay. Guys need to be careful. My mistake.
Half it's invisible, half of it is invisible. So
We will
hashtag
use
we have
3 hashtag. Okay. So it's not completely visible. So we will use hashtags over here. We should not have to write whatever is visible and then hashtag. Okay. So we should have to directly give hashtags. Am I clear?
Yes.
These are the errors that you need to avoid. Okay. It should be precise like this. Okay. The text should not have to come out of the box. Okay. Text should be precise. It should be there. And whenever we get these things, we will use hashtags. Once you click on that, since this is already submitted, you get the update option here. Instead of update, you'll get submit option. You just need to click on it for submission, so it will automatically get updated. Okay, so and if you want to work on other tasks, come back here. You can see other numbers. You can select any of these tasks to work on it. Okay, here we have these special scenarios. Okay, so here we have these kind of special scenarios. You need to zoom in and just check. Okay, so whatever is written on here, it is clearly not visible, but we can see that this is text. So we will annotate that. Here, these are the special characters that you'll be getting. Okay, special letters, U with 2 upper dots or something. So here you'll be shared a link. Okay, so this link will be shared with you. So here you will have all these options. From here, you just need to select any option, click on copy. Okay, click on copy, there will be a pop-up that it is copied, and then come back here. Okay, select any of the label where you are working here. Let's suppose it is here. Okay, you want to paste it. Do Control V. Okay, do Control V. Copy there. Do pasting by Control V, and it will get saved. Am I clear with this? Guys, mute your mics if you don't have any, queries.
Can you repeat the last one once?
Okay. Okay, if you get any of the special characters like any dots over here, okay, there'll be special characters, special letters where you'll be getting dots over here. Okay, so this is in a different language. So what we need to do, this link will be shared with you. You just need to go over here. You select any of the word. Here below you can see this copy option. Okay, once you move your cursor there, it will highlight in pink color. Once you click on copy, you will get a pop-up of copied. You see this copied pop-up you'll get for a second. So once you do that, you come back here wherever you are, you need to do it, paste it, do Control V. It will get pasted. Okay. Am I clear?
Got it.
Okay. These are the special characters. If you can't find special characters, Google it. You'll get it in Google. Different letters, of view, different styles of view. Okay. So you'll get it copy paste from there. So these are the things that you need to do once you obstructions. Let me show you which. There we get any obstruction image over here in this. Most probably in book covers we won't get most of the obstructions. Okay, in the posters or in the movies, in the memes we get obstructions. Okay, let's take this. Okay. You see, since the R is, the fish and R, we have gap. Okay. So see here. Okay, so here I and N. Okay, let's suppose the fish here it is visible, but in the scenario, if the fish has occupied this total whole letter I and N, and we can't see any letter I and N. Okay, so this is called obstruction. Okay, so this is called obstruction, wherein the whole word is visible, but in middle 2 or 3 letters something is obstructing this. So then in this scenario it won't be visible. Okay, so this is called obstructions. In those scenarios we will be using hashtags. Am I clear?
Yes.
Okay, so once you are done with that, so that's it, guys. So you just need to check these things properly. Think we are done with the practical too. So any more queries that you have? Any queries? Any queries, guys? Any doubts?
No.
Voice is too loud to be audible. Oh, I'm sorry. For changing the images, right there. So there is nothing tool. Okay. So we just need to move our mouse cursor. Okay, over there. The 4 dots are there, right? So we just need to move our mouse cursor to the dot. Once you move your cursor to the dot, so it will change automatically into plus sign. Okay. So there you need to work on it. Okay. So you need to use your. You need to either drag it. Let me show you. Okay, so here we have this 4. Okay, let's suppose this is the thing. Okay, so this is the thing. So okay, so here you see, when we are here, it is in these options. Okay, like you can see hand. Once you move to the corner, it goes to the plus sign. Okay, on the dot. So using this, either you can drag it, or by clicking the mouse. Okay, you can either drag it down or move it up. You can scroll it as you wish. Okay, am I clear? Okay, and one more thing, like if unknowingly you have got this pressed, okay, and if you want to remove this, okay, because you want to make one segment here, then it will come like this. So give it a shape. Okay, so give it a shape, click on it, it will get highlighted in red color. So once it get highlights in red color, in your keyboard you'll have backspace option. Click on the backspace option, it will get deleted. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And guys, one more thing, I forgot you. I informed you guys to update me. Okay, so here in this scenario, okay, so we will be considering the whole date into one box. Okay, so here in this scenario we will be considering the whole this whole date into one box. But for this scenario where we have alphanumeric dates, okay, so 03 we will make one frame. So this hyphen one frame, March is other frame, this hyphen is other frame, and this 22 is other frame. So if the completely it is in numeric, then only single frame we will be considering. If it is alphanumeric for the dates, it's just only for the dates, okay, then we will be considering it individually. Okay, so we won't take this whole alphanumeric into one. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any more doubts that you have? Any more queries? Guys, any queries? Is everyone clear?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, if it is a space between, if in one word, between the letters.
Let's say it as a zebra. Okay. So we know that zebra is one word, or the is one word. Okay. So if there is any space between these letters like zebra, the in the English letters, okay. So then we will be considering those letters into one word. We won't annotate it separately. Okay.
Okay, sir. If a word, if a single word is it EB as separate and RA as separate, means what we can do, sir? It is also a single frame, or?
Can you please you just share your screen and show me in Paint, like, or Word, something,
Yes,
that
sir.
I can understand your query exactly.
கழுத்தெல்லாம்
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, could you say your Anydesk address, sir?
Not any test. You just share your system in the Gmeet. You have the option, right? Sharing the screen. You can just share your screen.
Yes, second, sir.
Okay.
என்ன வேணும்
ஜிமெயில இருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. அதுல நீங்க சேவ் பண்ணுங்க அப்படின்றாங்க. இது பெயிண்ட்
சரி அவங்க இதே ஓபன் பண்ணி எழுத சொல்ல வேண்டியதானே? அவங்க பெயிண்ட் ஓபன் பண்ண சொல்லி அதை எழுத சொல்ல வேண்டியதானே? இங்க இருக்குங்க.
In the mail, you'll get option. Okay. Click on the screen option. It will turn into blue color. Just share your screen.
அது ஸ்கிரீன் ரெக்கார்டுங்க. என்னமோ பண்ற சரி என்னன்னு சொல்ல மாட்டேங்குது.
அது கண்டிப்பா
Tell me. Really, they are having queries. Okay, so they are present. I mean, they are having some queries. So just if you guys have no queries, you guys can leave the meet. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I just want wanted to just have a recap of all the things. That is the practical session. Is it possible to just have it one time again, once again? Because I really looking forward to have it.
Definitely, ma'am, but not hold the thing once again. Okay.
And then just give me some kind of an important things to be done, just to refresh
This,
because it's only one time we have got the training as a practical session, so that's not enough to succeed
it's
in
pretty
this.
much easy. There are just 3 to 4 things that you remember. Okay, so as you can see in the guidelines. Really, are you done?
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, sir. We have a doubt right now. See, the thing is, if there is like spacing, extra spaces in between a word, that is in between the alphabets of a single word, then what has to be done? Hello.
Just a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, let's suppose this is your word, the. Okay. So you have T, you have H, D. Here there is a space between T
H and
and
D. Yeah.
E. Okay. So in this scenario, we will take this into one. Why? Because we know that the is a single word.
It's a single word. Okay. So
Okay.
that's what.
So
So if we know
have
that it's going to be a single word, then we can take it as a single
yes,
word, right?
we have zebra, Z-E,
Okay.
B, R, yeah.
Okay.
In this scenario also, we will take this whole into one word. Why? Because, okay, we know that a zebra is a name of animal. So there is no special, Z-E-B-R-A. So in such scenarios, okay.
Fine, sir. Okay.
So what will happen? Sometimes you will get here like medical, M, same way, E-D-I,
Okay.
C, E, medica. So in this scenario, we will draw a box like this.
Okay. So we can do that.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, sir. One
This
second.
one box. This is the other box.
Okay. Just 1 second, sir. Okay, okay, sir. That's all, sir. That's fine.
सर एक चीज पूछना था सर मुझे.
हाँ पूछे.
सर ये स्पेशल लेटर्स का कल जो टास्क कर रहे थे ना, तो स्पेशल लेटर्स में काफी प्रॉब्लम आ रहा था. लिंक तो हम लोग को मिला है, 3 बार लिंक मिल चुका है. निवेदिता मैम से भी मिला है और बाकी हम लोग का जो टीम लीडर है उनसे भी मिला है, लेकिन किसी में भी काम नहीं कर रहा है सर. वो निवेदिता मैम ने एनीडेस्क से भी ट्राई किया है, उसमें भी काम नहीं हुआ है.
ये देखिए, आपको यहाँ पे कॉपी करना है. ठीक है, आपको पहले कॉपीड होना चाहिए. ठीक है, ये कॉपी कर गया आप.
नहीं सर, वो तो आना चाहिए तब तो कॉपी होगा ना. वो आ ही नहीं रहा है.
ये वाला
ये आ ही नहीं रहा है, ये पेज आ ही नहीं रहा है.
क्यों नहीं आ रहा है? अभी मैं आपको ग्रुप में शेयर कर रहा हूँ. ठीक है, अभी आप ओपन कीजिएगा इसको.
ठीक है,
चैट में शेयर किया हूँ मैं. ओपन करिए
सर. हमको भी वो लिंक मिलेगा सर? हम मतलब कि हम लोग
जब आप काम करोगे आपको मिल जाएगा. ठीक है.
अच्छा, ओके, ठीक है.
सारे लिंक्स आपको मिल जाएंगे. अभी आप सुभदीप जी आप क्लिक करिएगा, लिंक ओपन हो रहा है. लिंक
सर रोटेटेड लेटर, राउंड लेटर आ रहा है.
उसको स्क्रॉल कीजिए नीचे को, उसी में तो सारे होंगे. नीचे स्क्रॉल कीजिए उसे. शायद आपका नेट स्लो होगा तो वो थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा लोडिंग होने के लिए, वरना आपको सब कुछ आ जाएगा उसी में.
ठीक है सर, वो मैं सेव कर लेता हूँ, उसको बुकमार्क कर लेता हूँ.
ठीक है.
थैंक यू सर.
ओके. And Padmavati, I'll reiterate you. Okay, just one last time I'm reiterating it, guys. Okay, when you're drawing, making a boxes, you just need to make sure that it should be precise and it should be inside the box, the letters. Okay, so for these kind of special letters that we have over here, like in the sailor we have over here, just go to this link, copy the letter which is required over here, take you'll see copy option, click on the copy, come back here and do Control V, it will get pasted. That's it. Okay, so just need to make sure that whatever the items are there, and over here you see there are words, these are not annotated, so even these needs to be annotated. Okay, so these words which are over here, even these words needs to be annotated. This is a one single word that needs to be annotated. Whose files are these? These all comes under your quality markdown, guys. It's clearly like markdown of your quality. Okay, so these all are the words that you need to mark it down. So these are the words, clearly that you need to make sure that it's in the rectangle shape. Okay, so everything is coming under it, nothing is left out, and whenever you need to use hashtag, you need to use hashtags, whatever the you need to use. You just need to make sure that you use it correctly. Is this spellings, guys? At times you need to check out the spellings. Okay, you see here the spellings. Here we have the letter over here, it is a CHD. Okay, so in this image you can see here we have the text. Okay, so it is C A D, it's CAD. Okay, so here we need to annotate. How we will be annotating? So when already something someone has annotated something and you are unable to annotate it, okay, so it's completely wrong. Then you just do one thing, you just draw 4 boxes here first, just to make sure that you get your required rectangle. And once you get this thing done, you move your cursor, drag your dots to the top. Okay, and then write it, double click it. That's how you'll be updating it. Am I clear, ma'am? Miss Padmavati, am I clear?
Yeah, yes. Thank you so much.
It's okay. All right. So any more doubts, guys? Any more queries that you have? No? Okay, then we'll be closing this session over here. and just make sure that whatever the task you get it done with 90% of accuracy. Below 90, no one is gonna work. Okay, so it's a strict criteria from the client of 90%. So if you have no queries, then we'll end up this session over here. Okay, thank you guys. Thanks for your time and have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.